Okay, so it looks like there is an adoption in the 18JU 09818 case. And so my recommendation would be to get an attorney if you have conflicting feelings about that and going forward with it. As the court, there's
Also,
nothing that I can do because that's a sealed record, and so I can't even speak to that. But what I would do is, it looks like Angela Lee was your attorney on
yeah,
that
and
case.
yeah, she didn't do nothing. The second I signed that paper and called her to let her know that that was wrong, she blocked me. I even got the document to show proof that I contacted her. I got the copy that shows she received it, and she still didn't do nothing about it.
Okay, so there is nothing that I can do about
So
what her action was.
So yeah,
What
I
I'm
didn't try
saying
reaching out
is
to
I would,
attorneys. Like I've tried
yeah.
reaching out to even pay for attorneys. Each time that they hear the case, they say, "Oh yeah, we got a good case and we can do something about it." Until they hear my name. The second they get my name, I get this story that you're telling me. Oh, it's nothing we can do. It's sealed and blah blah blah. And that's I've been getting told this for 6 years now.
Well, I would reach out to your DHS person. I would go to the
No, I
office.
called them and they
I would physically go into the office. What I'm suggesting to you is to have somebody that can give you legal advice because I can't. I'm not an attorney and I'm
I've
not allowed to give
We've
out that
already
I've
went
literally,
into
information.
I've
DHS.
literally done everything humanly possible. I done reached out to DAs, the judges, the commission, the bar, the people who post a whole DHS account. When I say I reached out to everybody, everybody is stonewall me and black like they all saying the same thing you saying. Ain't nothing we can do when I know there's something, but then I get the runaround. Go get an attorney. Well, no
I would
attorney want to
I would
touch the case.
contact the Oregon State Bar.
I done did that. I got every copy and every letter of everything I've ever done in the past 6 years. I've done every. I didn't
Well, if there
exhausted every
what I'm
resource.
if there is a niche that they can find some kind of a loophole, that would be a good starting place is the Oregon State Bar because you have every different kind of attorney there. And some of those attorneys do not originate from Klamath Falls, so they aren't part of the legal system that you dealt with. So what I'm saying is they can, part of what their job is to refer you to an attorney that will take your case.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't. Everything you saying is everybody is giving me the runaround. They DHS says to go to the court. Then you say go to the attorney that don't want to do nothing. Then the attorney says go to DHS, and then DHS says everybody is giving me this. It's like as if they're playing like everybody is playing games with me. It's like nobody want to just like even
Well,
I know something was illegally done, and I've exhausted every resource. When I say I didn't reach out to commission of judicial against the judges, the state bar, the people that holds DHS, I reached out to everyone, and they all keep saying what you're saying. Oh, it's nothing that could be. I know it's something that could be done. Hell, even the hearing that we had in 2019, I believe it was a closed hearing. Like it's just shit probably ain't even in record, which is to me seemed like it was illegal in itself. But hell, I can't even get those records because you're telling me the same thing. There's nothing I can do. Everything is sealed. Well, if I'm saying this was illegally done or if this is known that it's illegally done, I didn't already did every research humanly possible. It's already in the news. It's been in the papers. Everybody knows about what's going on in Klamath Falls, but nobody want to step up to actually be the one to hold themselves accountable and or do the right thing. And that's messed up. My son, I ain't seen him in 6 years. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's dead. I don't know nothing. And it's reports coming out all over the United States, especially in Klamath Falls, about kids being killed due to foster care and the lies that they telling about, oh, they running away or this happened, but nobody is getting held accountable. Nobody is taking responsibility. I've did my time. I've did my part. I've done everything that I can possibly humanly do. And I'm exhausted. I exhausted all the resources. I hear what you're saying, but I've already heard this for 6 years now. Nobody is doing nothing. They all telling me the same
And
thing.
here is what I need to tell you. Because of the laws of Oregon, there's only so much that I can say about the adoption thing,
Yeah,
because
well,
it is sealed.
we
And so for me to speak out of turn would be sharing a confidence that I
they can
am.
modify the adoption and set aside modify of adopt. That's something that can be done. I could petition the court if the court is willing to allow me to petition. I will come down there. I got my paperwork. I got everything that shows that, hey, we can fight this and do it the right way. And the case will possibly overturn. I have my child, his sister, and everything will be great. But if I couldn't, like I said, you telling me to go outside when the problem is right there in Climate Falls. I want to come straight to the courthouse. Why I can't
Well,
petition
and it
Climate
sounds
Falls?
like you have a plan,
I
but
do.
I'm restricted from giving legal advice.
Oh no, I understand that.
And all I'm saying is that if you were to get somebody that wasn't from Klamath, they would give you legal advice that could help, that you could lean on. I'm sorry. I hear how frustrated that you are, and I understand that. But all I can tell you is that, yes, there has to be somebody out there that can help you.
I can do it myself. I have enough. I done did enough research, and under those laws, the Black Law, diabetes, I didn't did enough research that I can represent myself. If nobody wanted to do it for me, and I'm pretty sure I will win if I just did it. If I could just get it petitioned in front of the court, I don't need no outside person that's not going to do their job. They're not doing their job. Don't nobody want to do nothing. They all tell me the same thing. Hey, we got a great case. It's a strong,
It really sounds
great
like
case.
you have a path and a plan. So I would say, as long as you have a path and a plan on what you can do, then that's the way I would go.
Well, I guess like I said, I've tried every option, and I'm just, man, can they at least tell me, is he okay? Like, is he alive? Is he doing well? Like, I'm just needing nothing. Like, I was supposed to be getting photos. I was supposed to get mediation, phone calls. When I say they're just nothing, they, just telling me, oh, just go reach out to it. I didn't did that. Now it's to the point where it's
So
like,
I
okay.
don't have any of those kind of records, and I don't have any kind of contact with that. The only thing that I have is paper. I have paper files. That's the only thing that the court actually takes care of. DHS is the one that is in charge of taking care
How
of
is it
the
that
child.
DHS got more say so than the judges and attorneys or like Climate? I don't understand that. It's like y'all gave power to DHS that got more power than the judges. It's like what they say goes. I don't understand that. They are DHS. They are not attorneys. They're not the law. Yet you're telling me, oh, DHS. You're the court. You're the judge. I'm pretty sure if you're a judge who can see my case, you will rule, hey, matter of fact, this does look like something that was messed up, and let me look into this. But you're telling me to go after the one people who did it in the beginning, like they're the ones who did it to begin with. They illegally did what they did, and you're telling me to go to them. How is that? That don't make no sense. I've thought that's why I'm called. They told that this is what DHS told me. Call the courthouse. We can't do nothing. You got to go to the courts. And now the courts is telling me to go to DHS. That don't make no sense. I thought the court had more power and say so than DHS. And correct me if I'm wrong.
I am just a clerk.
I understand
I'm not a
that,
judge.
ma'am. That's not what I'm saying.
Part of what my job is to take care of the paperwork and make
I
sure
understand
that things are filed. So DHS is the welfare of the child. So to make
The
sure
welfare
that
of my
the child
child is to
has
be with
pictures
me.
and stuff like that. But what I would encourage you, instead of calling people, is to go stand in front of them face to face and see them and talk to them. And, hopefully it would encourage some kind of a conversation to where you may be able to get what you're looking for.
Okay.
It's worth a try, right?
Oh, yeah. I haven't given up. It's been 6 years, and I've not stopped once. I was hoping that when I reached out to the courts that, being the court and the law, that that's above DHS. So I would have had, you know, that would have been in my favor compared to me going to, some entity that has nothing to do with the court system. It's like, I don't get it. How do they? I just don't understand that part. That's my only problem. I called the one people that they told me to call, the courts. They can't do nothing. That's what they told me. I just spoke to them yesterday. We can't do nothing. You have to call the judge in Klamath County Courthouse. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. And now you're telling me to call them. It's like I'm just getting a runaround.
So hold on here. Let's make this so it's more of an understandable thing. So I don't think that they told you to call us up.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. She said reach out to the judge that was on my case.
Or something like that. Yeah, but in order to do that, you have to file paperwork. And you said that you had a path and you had a plan to file that stuff.
Okay, so I can come to the Klamath County Court and file my paperwork and petition this and possibly get this reopened and looked at. That's what you're telling me.
Sure.
All right, well, I will do that. I will definitely do that. I will come down there to Klamath County.
I also, and do that in person. Don't
oh, yeah,
go
that's
online
why I
and
will.
do it.
I will come down there and
but
I will,
also,
petition. Like, I can make a petition and there's a modified to set aside adoption. I know exactly. I done looked up every law possible and it can be done. I just need it brought into the court.
Can be.
So if that's what you're saying, I will do that.
Come down here in person and do that.
Right,
and also go to DHS. Go to DHS in person.
Okay, well, yes, that sounds like, I will definitely do that. If you're telling me that's all I have to do is bring my petition, and I will do that because he's 12 years old. I even know the law where I think what it's called for is the children or something, where at that age, if they decided, hey, you know what, I do want to see my dad or be with my family, that's something that can be done. Because if the best interest of the child, if that's what y'all saying, hey, it's the best interest of the child, well then, if my best interest, and as far as I'm concerned, is to be with me and my family. So if that's what they saying, hey, this is what y'all do, then I'm willing to do that. Sure, I will come down there, and hopefully I don't just get stonewalled, because I will come down there to the courthouse. I got my paperwork. I'm ready. I just don't want to be stonewalled. That's what I've been getting.
Well, and so let me explain something to you, because we are caretakers of paperwork, not kids. So paperwork. So anything that you file, we accept.
Okay.
So, I mean,
well, I sent this. You do know I sent this to Judge Atkinson, right? And she sent it back unread, unsealed, and unfiled, because the one attorney that you telling me, Angela Lee, she had to file it. But I got the letter that shows that I sent it to her, and she blocked me and didn't do nothing with it. So I got proof of all this. So, I will come down there in person. But like I said, I can't rely on an attorney that's not going to do their job. It's like they're there to that's what they did, to keep me silent. And that was what went on record.
But just know, if you were to call the Oregon State Bar, I'm sure that they could recommend somebody, that if you got in a spot where you needed the advice, that they can recommend somebody there.
I would look into it. It don't hurt to, like you said, try again. So, maybe I need to just call them again. But, man, when I say I done exhausted every resource, I done exhausted every resource. So it's like I ran out of options. Now that I'm just, okay, maybe if I call the courts. So I'm going to do both. I do all three. I'll come to the courthouse petition. I'll call the bar, ask them for their advice, and I would, DHS pretty much made it clear they can't do nothing. Their hands is tied. I need to go to the court. So
start there. You have a starting spot, and you have a path, and you have a plan.
Yes. So I would do that.
So, okay. We will see you then.
All right. Well, I appreciate the help. I appreciate you calling me back. Thank you. And let's see. Hopefully, we can get this resolved in the best way possible. Because, like I said, if the best interest is of my child is y'all best interest, then I just want my son. Like, that's it. Him and his sister. I just want my kid. Like, man, it's COVID and came and went. Death is everywhere. I just want my child. That's all.
All right. Well, get on it. Okay?
I will. I've been on it.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
say is that